What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Come here with me. Come here with me. Hello, good afternoon, Miss Claudia in the building. Make it do what it do, babes. Give me 1 second, guys. Trish, make it do what it do, what it do, babes. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I ain't sleep with y'all last night. What's up? Miss Linda in the building. What's up, Miss Linda? How are you? Special K, come through, babes. What's up? You and Miss Linda be in the party, honey. Y'all be in the party. I be seeing y'all them chats. I said, look at the crew. They in the building. They ready for whatever. Make it do what it do, okay? Yes. I said, my girls be ready for whatever. However you want it to happen, honey. We can make it happen. Let them know, honey. Let them know. Yes. How was the weekend for everybody? I literally slept in pretty much an entire weekend. I didn't really do much at all. I uploaded videos, but that was like pretty much it. Besides taking my children to work, I slept in. I didn't do anything but rest. I was tired. Um, I don't know if you guys heard me say, like, when I'm doing interviews, my mental has to be on point to even conduct the interview. So I started preparing for that on a Thursday, so that I can be okay to be that way on Saturday. It was a lovely interview. It always melt my spirit when I can get what I expected out of it. It was an amazing interview. If you guys didn't see it, go check it out on my Facebook page. It's Healthy Living with Shar. Go check it out. It was an amazing interview. But y'all know I was still in these YouTube streets, honey. We need to do some serious praying over Melanie and Miss Van. Marceau and Maurice, brother Mark, just went live and threatened them. What? Lord have mercy. Yes. Oh my goodness, Miss Linda, I missed that one. Well, I wasn't expecting to catch it anyway, because I'm working. So no, most of the time, if I'm not home working, I'm in the building working, and I have to make sure I go to my car and go live, because that's the only way I can be able to have some privacy. Miss Linda says, "Hi, Special K. I worked this weekend. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with the grind, honey. I'm all for a woman that grind. Do what you do, and you ain't got to toodles to your mate, okay, for making it like you ain't have to grind. I'm all for it. They call me Corp Diva. Make it do what it do. Good afternoon, babes. I ain't sleep with you last night. I ain't sleep with you last night. Miss Linda, that was shocking. I'm gonna put it back on the screen so everybody that's coming in can see it. Whoa, that is crazy. Yes, we can definitely pray for her. That is nothing wrong with that. That is so crazy. Let me just recap what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Mr. Martell begging for this job. Okay. It was like the lower of the scum. I can't even put my head around it, my feet around it, my toe, my belly, honey, nothing around the desperateness in this man's eye. Having that conversation with Tisha, and she just thought, I'm a new leader. No, you always been follow leader, okay? You never been a leader, and I'm gonna need you to pipe down times 10, okay? It's time for Melody and Miss Vanessa to get CCW playing with these. Yeah, stop playing with these clowns. I'm with you, Trish. I need to like, I gotta look. I'm only mad I only still have my one phone, and I have not gotten a new computer since my one broke. Because I really want to know. I gotta go investigate. I know I'm like in the scenes of everywhere. I don't think I don't be missing something, girl. I'll be on it. But hello, Slick. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Terry Lynn in the building. Make it do what it do, baby. I ain't sleep with y'all last night. What's up? How Mark go from apologizing to threatening? He definitely got a screw loose. Listen, I didn't hear it, Terry Lynn. Miss Linda just told me. I'm on here like, what? Because y'all know me. I'm like, first of all, Let me tell you something. Don't threaten me, okay? I don't take threats lightly, okay? And when I was in, not in the street, because I was never in the street, but you know, I told you I'm born and raised in the hood, okay? Hood, right? And where that come from is, um, I don't take threats lightly, okay? That means I'm preparing for something, right? That's the hood mentality. But in the real world, we are growing and we're growing effectively. We got stuff to lose. Okay, what you say? Do I need to get my lawyer in route? Okay, what's up? You know what I mean? Because I know how to make a cry, okay? So now when we got stuff to lose and things that we can lose behind it, we can't take our hood mentality with us. That's where that come from. But listen, don't get on here and threaten me, sir. Don't threaten me with a good time because we all can have fun, okay? I'm like, we all can do it. Change 28. Yeah, what's up, bitch? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. I am still praying for you. I love you, sis. I love you. Um, Let's see. Miss Linda says, hello, Terry Lynn and Slick. Terry Lynn says, hi, Miss Linda. Hey. Listen, so he threatened them on live, y'all. That's a whole lot of balls. You hear me? I don't know where they get these balls from. I guess he ain't got to have a ball like his brother got and the other brother got. I guess he got a whole ball to get on there and threaten somebody. What would your threats come after? What you mad about? Are you mad that your family isn't growing in the direction that Melody is growing in? What's up? I need to know what you're mad about. Somebody got to tell me what he mad about. Because if that's the issue, that's not their issue. That's your family issue. They need to get their coins and things in order. They need to hustle a little bit more. So what's up? Miss Linda, it's a whole lot of nerve for sure, honey. Yes. I'm like, Lord have mercy. But you know what? Miss Linda, I just talked about it on my last video I posted. When I talked about Mel eliminating people from the table that she sits at, okay? This will be why it's necessary that she told Tisha and Marceau to get the hell up from her table. Because anybody that comes in contact with them are associated with them, okay? So they scum of the earth, so the hell is your family, okay? With that being said, if this was in their way when she had them in her, if this was in her way when she had them in her circle, this could have went a whole nother route. Thank God for God opening her eyes. Thank God that she has eliminated these people a long time ago, and that's what they mad about. That she pulled that tablecloth the hell off that table, and she said, "Get the hell up! Ain't nobody eating off of me no more." Tell them again, Miss Mel. Make it do what it do, sis. Make it do what it do. That's what they mad at, Miss Linda. Slick says, hello, Miss Linda. Chit chat with the T posted Mark admitting he lied about being in a relationship with Miss Van. What? Oh, it's a lot deeper than what I thought, Slick. I'm just hearing about the threat, but I just recently saw an apology that he posted. Okay. But see, Terry Lim, here we go. Okay. Let me break this down about a narcissistic person, right? And a person that's always trying to be apologetic to smoothen their face out, okay? Or to save face, right? Here we go. Let's just play devil advocate because I love doing that, right? See, so you get up here and you think you're gonna be Big Wolf in the mother effing garden, right? And then you go up here and you say all these threats, and I didn't hear the threat, so I can't repeat what the threat was, right? You throw all these subliminals, all these fake gangster lean lines and stuff, you know what I mean? And then when you hear it ain't like that, and somebody not like that, you just presented yourself to be a whole gangster lean, right? So now you lose your gangster card and want to come back and apologize. Real gangsters don't do that, which means you really wasn't about that in the first place. You were just blowing all smoke up somebody behind. Hell out of here, bro. That's what I'm talking about that, Terry Lynn. But I digress. I digress. Ms. Linda says, Melody says she is canceling what? Woo, child. She did tell them to get the hell up from her table. Miss Linda, she did tell them to get up the hell up from her table. Only mistake Miss Vanessa made was being kind to the bum. She can't give grease to trash men. Let me post you, okay? Because I swore I saw a whole lot of trash cans lined the hell up, Trish. I swore they was all lined up one by one. Which one we taking the hell out first? They mad she lined them the hell up. What? Okay, Mama and daughter lined them the hell up. Which one we gonna go her first, him first, whoever first, okay? Curry apologized too, but goes right back to talking smack before the live is finished. They don't know how to apologize. Nope. They don't know how to apologize. They think what they're doing is okay, and they think somebody's supposed to suck them off. It's a hell no for me. She don't owe y'all nothing. Nobody associated with her owe y'all nothing. Y'all should be sitting on her lap and asking her to rock you the hell to sleep. That's what y'all should be. Grateful. go into a baby mode, okay? As Linda says, Mark and Wanda show their hotel on Scotty's channel. What? Y'all know I couldn't get through the whole interview, Miss Linda. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Excuse me. Couldn't do it. Was not able to do it. I was like getting little bits and pieces from YouTube channels and watching that. But sometimes, like even him up there talking about I just can't get with the cue card reading. It's almost as if he's telling her what to do from word to word. If she crossed her leg, the wrong leg first, he's gonna punch her in the eye allegedly, right? And this is, nothing that I said that he does because I don't know that to be true. It just looked that way to me. It's all allegedly none of my business. Okay. But what I'm saying is he just looked like, and then when they was coming, oh my goodness, when they was at that y'all saw that scene when he was like, I'm gonna leave you if you don't do that. Wasn't funny because we know you really do that to her. That's why she's so silly for you, because we know in real life you really do that to her. You threaten her to leave her if she don't move the way you're telling her to move, to do what she said, to do what you say, or to manage the money the way you choose for her to manage it. We know you threaten her. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you if you don't do it the way I read these cue cards. Read these. We know you do that to her. So it ain't nothing funny about it. It ain't funny, bro. I think they're starting this up again so Mark can be on the show. He admitted he taped what, Slick? It won't be too far fetched. We done saw so many things slip that slipped up their sleeve, honey. It ain't too far fetched. They pull a whole lot of wolves, honey. A whole lot of wolves. J28 says that's true, Trish. Slick says, I hope Mel leaves after this season. Enough is enough. I'm right, because I ain't gonna keep putting my life in danger, honey. I'm gonna take that same energy elsewhere, honey. But I understand, she like, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all can't do nothing to me no more than nobody else can. And this is my show. And I say when the party the hell over. Okay? All right, let them know. Let them know, Miss Melody. I hope Mel runs in Boston at the reunion and plays all the spades and jokers. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for too. Simply beautiful. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. No, we didn't at all. At this point, it's time for the men and the and Mel's family to step in. Yep, because at this point she's been holding peacefully for so long. But guess what? I still think, I don't know, is their case still ongoing, guys, or has it been done? I'm not sure. But that's the only reason why I can think her brother hasn't demolished Martell on them yet. That's the only reason why, because he about it. You know what I mean? He with it. So I think that he's not trying to go that route because he has some things of his own that will be on the line that he don't want to tarnish. You know what I mean? But he's also playing safe for that reason. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, yo, somebody got to put a stop to it because they coming real retard, okay? And I ain't having it. Ask Slick, I really hope that ninja didn't record Miss Van. You know he did. Trust me. You know he did. Trust me. They all sat around and figured out how they was going to make it happen because they knew Melody wouldn't have been smart enough to even sit in their presence nor have a conversation with them. So they figured they'll get somebody a little bit more soft-spoken than Melody that could sit down with them. Because Melody wouldn't even give him a conversation at all. Marcel was trying to hurt Vanessa. Really, he was aired out their own family dirty laundry. Martell is trying to do all of that he can do to find work, and he must don't know the Scots is being sued. Shoot, Patricia, I was looking at that too. I'm like, I know this is way before we got the information for them being sued now. So this airing took place way before that. But the begging was like, yo, bro, whose son are you? Why are you begging like this? And she was spreading it on so thick, Patricia. I was like, hey, yo. Now we ain't doing this no more, yo. We gonna stop right here, right now, okay? And let me explain y'all with my post last night, the Team Mel post video, right? Because you guys had a lot of feedback. Y'all know I love a salty chat, right? And that just means that you guys like, no, Char, I know this your channel, but sis, we ain't going for it, sis. We ain't going for it. So I love feedback. I was not offended by nobody's comment. Listen, also, if Miss Gray Matters is here, I want to, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When I'm right. Okay. Miss Gray Matters, I blocked you. I don't know how to block you. And I definitely read your comment all wrong. When I was half sleep reading it, first of all, lesson learned. Okay. Second of all, when I read the comment, I took it all wrong and I just hit the block button. Definitely did not mean to block you. I've been trying to block you since I noticed it on Saturday. That I read the comment wrong. I've been trying to unblock you. I do not know how to unblock you unless I go to a laptop to unblock you. But sweetie, it was not done intentionally. I definitely wrote it wrong, and I love you back. And I hope you received that from the bottom of my heart. Charge it to my head and not my heart. I just wanted to throw that out there, moving along. Okay. Let me see. Slick, they better have security at that reunion. Sure enough, because Martell already said he ready, Miss Linda. Wasn't Bark at the fight scene? That may be his intent of taping. Yeah, that could be. That could be. The case is still okay. I thought so because I think that's the only reason why I can think that they trying to play it so cool. Because by now my brothers would have been like, "We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. Like, let's go meet them where they at. Let's go have a conversation. Let's go have a sit down. Like, who want to play dirty or what? We're not doing this. We ain't gonna keep disrespecting my sister. Okay, we're not gonna do this." They are disrespectful talking about Miss Van. They will be real mad if Mel talk about their mother. Mother should be off limits, with the exception of Wanda. She asked for it. Slick says, with the exception of your mama, because your mom is, she deserves it. Okay. Martell should feel real dumb begging to be in a business that does not even exist. Yes, I was like, dang, you might as well start drooling, bro. Why you begging for a job? It was really funny when Melanika walked up on him in the empty lot and he was swinging that hammer thing. And she was like, "What you doing?" He was like, "No, I'm working." He couldn't even lie. He was like, "Not really. I know you just in there playing in a bunch of dirt and sand. You know you ain't really doing nothing." That was a stupid behind scene. They should have cut that scene out. And it looked like somebody was trying to purposely embarrass him. He ain't doing not a bit of work, honey. She was like, "Not at all." I'm like, "I'm glad you told the truth. Your A ain't working nowhere." Okay. I think they realize that they can't really hurt Melody directly, so they're going after her mom. And that's what they do. They want to get somebody close to you when they can't get you, Terry Lynn. Please don't ever block me, fam. Love you. Slick, y'all know I'm a hard soft, okay? So listen, my heart was hurting so bad. Up until this morning, I was still trying to figure it out because I don't like to just block people when they having fun with me. And I read her comment all wrong. So I was like, oh Lord, please let me figure it out. And I still didn't figure it out. It keeps telling me how to unhide people that I hid from my channel that I'm not interested in seeing versus unblocking somebody. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I feel so bad. I read it all wrong. I can't get back to the comment. Lord, just direct me, God. Bart was trying to prove that Miss Van isn't a Christian she claims to be. Yeah, did you hear Tisha say what she used? Well, she just get up there and be like, I'm a Christian, but she throws this and she throws that. Listen, we all Christians. At the end of the day, we are held to a higher standard than people that don't believe in Christ. Okay. With that being said, so that makes us less likely to respond as quickly as we would normally outside in the world, being of the world, part of the world, all that good stuff, right? So that will make us more quickly to respond in a more tarnished way. But when you know him, he's already giving you a spirit of consciousness, will hold you accountable to the things that you choose to do, go, and say. You understand that? So that don't mean she's below a Christian or she's less of a Christian because she decided to put her grown woman panties on and have a conversation with a grown man. That's what Jesus said. Learn how to talk, okay? He said, speak, my servant, okay? And we all gonna speak. That's it, and that's all. But I digress. Melanie and Vanessa bodyguards are all day at okay. Yes, I think I heard that too. Linda says, I didn't mean to get anyone in the chat upset. This situation with Melody and Miss Van was weighing heavy on my heart. No, Miss Linda, I'm glad you said something because I wouldn't have known. I'm glad you said something, but it's a shame. And we all feel like we know Melody personally. I know people probably here that do know her personally or got a little closer to her than I did. But I can understand it and I could definitely, I'm glad you mentioned it. No, we don't take that offensive. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? And welcome to the chat, babes. We ain't sleep with you last night. Their entire cast is so evil. I just do not like Mel being around all of them. They are like demons. Yes, Slick. Yes. Tanja say that all the time. Ain't no good in them at all. Listen, Tanja say it all the time. Martell doesn't have nobody licensed, and Tisha and Marcel, they don't deserve all. Let me say, Marcel, they deserve all they will get because they're not humble. Sure, come through. Come through, okay? I think Mel should leave the show. She can do other things besides this show. Yes, and it and listen, because there's going to be a point J28 where she's going to have to make a decision, right? And I know right now she like ain't nobody running me off of nowhere, right? So this is the thing: you can't keep all the bad apples while trying to uplift the bad apples. Does that make sense? So if you're trying to uplift them, but they want to continue to be down, it's kind of like a tug of war situation. You know what I mean? Like I'm pulling, you go in the opposite direction, we pull it, and then eventually we all gonna fall because I decided that I was trying to hold on to something that there was really nothing else I can do with it. When something is done, it's done. When it's broken, try to pick that glass up and replenish something. It's impossible. It's shattered. So I think that she knows there's nothing she could do with them, but she don't want them to be like, oh, she was jealous of me, or oh, she always had it out for me. So she's not trying to give them that wiggle room to even have that conversation or either put that narrative out there. So she's like, look, I just want to move the hell away from y'all peacefully and y'all go your way and I go mine. But clearly they're not able to do that and they can't respect a grown woman conversation that say, get the hell up from my table. So now they mad, they pissing in their cornflakes. They want to be over here having fake gangster lean fights over the internet. You want to be threatening people's parents. You want to be out here talking about something she should say thank you to you. You want to be out here wishing you had the glam and the shine like her. Somebody should have told you that it's her dream, not yours. Your dream is yours. Her dream is hers. You can't have what she got because you don't know the struggle that she had to go through to get what she got. So it's a sin to want what somebody else have. Bingo. We done with it. We done with it. We done with it. I'm done with it. They blame the blame needs to be put this on Martell and Carlos King. Yep, because it went on too long. And Carlos should have been put into it. But because he's enjoying it, and this is all my opinion, and allegedly, because I don't have no proof that he is enjoying it, it's all allegedly, in my opinion, that he enjoys the fight that happens behind the scene, the argument, the titty to tatty. So, because some part of me just telling me that he's enjoyed it. Carlos King has started this mess. Yes, he did. At Miss Linda, we're only upset with those evil castmates. Definitely not you. Okay, Terry Lynn, let her know. We here. We love the tea, honey. We love you for informing us. Mel or her new show is going to have conflicts with Carlos' two shows on the same night. And the same time, Attitudes is getting ready to spark. Yep, because they mad as hell that she announced it. Not only are they mad that she announced it, they mad that because we would have never known she was behind the scenes of that show unless we read the small words on the screen, which I very seldom do, right? So now she announced it. They like, oh, she trying to take our viewers. They always got a story. Okay. The millimeters and everybody that support her that's not a millimeter but support her. We're gonna go right the hell over there. We don't need to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville if she ain't the hell on there. We're gonna go to the show where she behind the scenes and support somebody that's genuine. Okay. And y'all know we gonna do a review on it. Who the hell need to keep doing a review on Love and Marriage Huntsville? My girl ain't there making the fire burn, honey. They all want to be attached themselves to Mel because they know as long as they are, they can make money. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Great about time. They gotta go. Sure enough, Shelly. Um, Shella. Wait a minute, why I keep saying your name right? Sheila. There you go. All right, I got it. I got it. Slick says Carlos told Marcel he does not have to participate and can stay on the show. What the what? What? That's interesting, Slick. I want to know how does that work? Don't forget to hit that like button while you are reading and watching. Thank you. It's 40 in the chat. Y'all make it do what it do, honey. Make it do what it do. Listen, so Martell sat there, and I'll get back to the comments because y'all know I get lost in the comments. Okay. So Martell sit there and Martell's, he's begging Tisha for a job. Basically, he's saying, look, I'm desperate out here in these streets. I don't have nowhere else to turn. I thought I'll be doing some pool work over there. And Atlanta with Miss Sheba Sheree, but then she quickly dismissed me when she realized I was all gigs and gags and I was all fake and there was nothing fortunate about me and I was not licensed over here and Atlanta, let alone Georgia, So when she found that out, she just, kicked me like a bad bag of rocks, right? So now I'm just in the middle of an empty field and I'm just swinging this hammer, hoping that some work would just fall on my lap. Okay, well, I'm tired of sitting around and I'm waiting. So I'm going to go have a conversation with the new sheriff in town, which will be Miss Letitia, allegedly, right? And remember that these shows was aired prior to what we know today. So we just basing it off what the scene has showed, right? So Martell walking there and he like, I don't really want to go this route. I know Tisha is going to try to throw shade at Melody. He like, I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm just getting in good grace with Melody. I ain't really trying to shake the boat like that, right? But I know Tisha gonna be on some other stuff, and sure enough, Miss Letitia want to pop through like, well, Miss Van that came over here and she tried to act Christian and try to be shady. And then she throw some shade about the Teen Wife shirt. And because you know that's Melanie Brand. If anything, here she go. She wants somebody to say thank you. Sweetie, all you had to do is just not wear the shirt. Point blank, period. Okay, because I would have kind of threw this, I would have did the same thing. Okay. If it's somebody's shirt that I don't like, I'm not wearing it, let alone I'm broadcasting it. So thank you for wearing my shirt. But while you wearing it, let me let everybody know that that's my shirt. And if you like it, okay, you order it through me. Now let's put it back up on the project board. Okay. Let it do what it do. So she ain't got to say thank you to you. Okay. But anyway, back to this, begging for a job. And she's like, well, when Maurice was doing things, things was done a little sloppy. And you said this online, you said that online. Girl, ain't nobody trying to go back down memory lane with you or what he said, what he did. And at the point when he rode with his wife as he should have, because if he didn't, this thing would have been left and he would have been homeless a long time ago. Mine's better ride with me, okay? So with that being said, he rides with her, and that's when he was with his wife. He don't have to explain that to you, okay? Now he's just trying to do business with you, okay? And in this scene we talking about, we ain't talking about real life. We talking about in this scene, guys. Okay, so in this scene, he like, okay, I understand that you think you got the gift of the gab. You think you're the new leader. I'm gonna respect that. All I'm saying is give it a shot. She like, yeah, on and on and on and on. I'm like, yo, he said, yo, cut it the hell out already. He said, okay, sis, it's over. Cut it off, okay? You want to keep going on and on and on. Dang, I see why Marcel always tell you to shut the hell up. Because dang, you ain't going to shut up. You going to keep talking. He said, all right, he respects your cross leg, okay? It's over. So anyway, he go on to say, okay, I respect that. She like, we're going to give it a try, but you got to respect this. You got to respect that. I just didn't like how he was begging for this position, okay? I understand you're in a tight place. You had to go back to the drawing board. But once she tried to play in my face like she did and make you suck her big toe, small toe, in between toes, I would have been like, I'm good. You know what? This is a bad idea to come here in the first place. But you didn't. You continued to let her play in your face like the grown man that you proclaim to be. I don't see a grown man, but you say you're a grown man all the time. So, okay, if you call yourself a grown men don't let little kids play in their face. And you ask me, Letitia and Marcel are a bunch of kids, okay? There's nothing grown about them, but that's just all allegedly in my opinion. But I digress. Ask Lick exactly and just advertise his business. He said it on his podcast. What? Carlos did an interview and said Marcel threatened to leave the show, and Carlos told him to promote his business to stay on the show. That's some bull. What? What business is it though, Slick? I'm confused at this point. Is it the construction business? Is it the bar, the lounge, whatever? What is the business? I'm so lost. Let me tell y'all something. I felt like when y'all was commenting that I didn't watch the same show y'all did. Because I was like, was I that out of it when I was watching it? That I was just like, when the hell is the excitement going to happen? Okay, so I was like, what's going on? Yeah, Sandra, and that is just wrong. Sure is. But what do you expect from somebody like Carlos? Carlos make arrangements all the time behind people backs that he really supposedly care about. We see this all the time. Okay? So he thought that was permission to talk about Melody. Yep. Yep. Okay, Marcel and Mel, Kimmy, and are no longer friends, and I could tell Mel was not feeling Kimmy in that live. They did with Carlos. Yes, Lick, she definitely wasn't. She was like, oh, okay, thank you, but this is about the best I can do other than letting Tisha the hell on my live. So I guess I can accept, Kimmy, but I'm definitely not going to have a conversation with Tisha. So you know what? I'll break the rules a little bit for Kimmy, but I'm definitely not doing it with Tisha because she done broke the rules too many times. She crossed me too many times, and it's a hell no for me. Team Wifey t-shirts earned over 30K that night. First Mel. What? That's why they mad, sis. Woo, Sandra, I'm gonna sip my coffee on that note, sis. 30K though? I ain't no teen wife, but dang, that's why they mad, honey. For Mel, I got you, babe. Hey, live, laugh, and love. What's up, babe? We got a little bit of all that going on today. Nigga, do what it do. I ain't sleep with you last night. I ain't sleep with you last night. What's Martell constantly trying to plant himself around Mel? He's constantly asking people, wait a minute, what happened to the comment? Going to be here. Why is that? I don't know. But listen. Did you listen? Not to even cut you off, Patricia, but listen. Did you see that? When he was talking to Mel in that living room, I think that was like the second episode or maybe the first. I'm not sure, with the kids, and she walked in his house, and the kids was like, she like, all right, Martell, show me where to go. He like, oh, you can sit down. You know, you just wanted to make her look like she was familiar with this house. You know, dang well she ain't never played with you like that. Just like she said on many occasions, I have not seen Martell in 2 years. Okay, but you wanted her to walk around the house so you could be like, see, Mel, listen, Martell is calculated. He'd be like, you see, she knew her way around the house. That tells you something. That tells you something. Trying to make a theory out of nothing, honey. So listen, did y'all see the way he was so empty in his eye, but he also looked so stupid to me? The fact that he forfeited his whole family. In his eyes, he was just thinking, like, Lord, if you give me one more chance, I promise you, I'll do better. I can't believe I gave up all of this, all of this. And he just looked so stupid while sitting there talking to her. Even when it got down to the point where he was like, and he had his hand like, high fiving her, and they chuckled together. She was like, there you go, Martell. And he was chuckling. It was like a sign of relief. This is what I got from it. It was just a genuine moment that he couldn't really hold back because he wanted to be the jerk, but he loves, loves, loves the idea of family, even though he forfeited willingly, right? So with that being said, now he's so sick to the core, he could not hold like, dang, Melody, please just give me one more chance. He want that girl. Y'all can't tell me no different. He was like, please, Lord, baby, 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 please give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. That's what he has said, honey. That's what he has said. Let Kimmy speak for herself because she's the only one that thanked Melanie. Yes, that's true. She's the only one thanked Melanie. I don't understand. Well, I guess these episodes was really brought out before Kimmy's that live with Melody and Carlos and stuff. So we really can't tie the two. And I think now with Kimmy going through that drastic change, I think that really humbled her. These episodes was done way before that. Okay, but whatever happened before that, Melody's still like, I'm good. I can respect you as the human being that you are, because you didn't really do nothing to me that bad. But after these episodes air, Melanie probably be like, yeah, I'm gonna take 10 more steps back. I'm good. Let me see. The fight is supposed to be Saturday. What, Miss Linda? I don't even know. I'm like, they keep dragging it out. You see how long they took with this couple scenes? I'm like, who the hell cares? And was Tiffany and Lewis in this scene? Because I don't remember seeing them. Was they on this episode? I told y'all I must have zoned the hell out. I can't. Okay, that's when I'm like, I'm done with the review. Okay, they won't be able to carry the show should Mel leave. And I hope she does. No, they won't, J28 at all. They will never. Slick says, yes, I think Mel sold over 700 shirts with that post Van made. What? And that's why they mad. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have sold that many shirts. If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't have been that much money. She better say thank you to me. Why? Because you thought, listen, let me tell you about something about Tisha. She talking about Miss Van sit here and play the Christian this and the Christian that. She better talk about herself sitting there playing the whole soft spoken little girl phase because you purposely wore that shirt, but it backfired on you. You wore the shirt on purpose, like, and I'm going to rock your shirt. Okay. I'm the wife now and you're not. Now Miss Van was like, oh, since you want to throw shade and wear the shirt, I'm going to meet you where you at, sis. And she came through and reposted it and was like, okay, well, let's make money off of it. Run my daughter pockets. ASAP, make it do what it do, Miss Van. Don't play with me. We masterminds. We manage money in our sleep. Okay? It ain't nothing you can do with me or my daughter. I birthed my daughter. I equipped her to do what she's doing. And now God elaborated that thing and spread that thing out. And now she's manifesting. Y'all don't know nothing about it. Tell them again, Miss Van. Tell them again. Okay? They're going to drag that fight out into yes, because they ain't got nothing to talk about. I've been saying that J28 forever. They're going to drag that fight out until the end of the season to keep folks watching every week. Yep, because Carlos know ain't nothing happened. There was no reason for that split in the episode. I mean, in the season, because they could have just went on forth with it and we see them next season. They did not have to split it up and bring it back. Maurice came out and said Kimmy and Mel are not friends. I heard that when somebody else is slick. Mel did say in the past seasons that she asked Kimmy to stay out of stuff between her and Tisha. Yes, she did. I agree. Maurice let the cat out the bag. He say Mel and Kimmy aren't friends. Yes, I heard that. Patricia. Talk about the pastor daddy with the babies. Wait, what in the congregation allegedly? J28. Wait, we know we can talk about whatever. What happened, sis? You got inbox me. I mean, email me the info. I need to know what, why the pastor? Why y'all sleeping with the pastor? You know what? Y'all know. Day 28, inbox me, DM me, whatever you find good. Tell me about the story. I gotta go find it now. You should think that being a wife is a flex. Exactly. Because we've been together for 16 years. And I think we did the best because, girl, no. We think you did the best because he is directing the traffic. You better not step without him being next to you. You better not speak without him giving you permission to do so. You better not say boo. You better not blink your eye without him telling you to do so. Okay, sis, we know it's rules of the game. You can only be married if you follow his rules. Okay, we know what it is. Yep. Maurice throw Kimmy under the bus about Mel and her being friends. Yeah, listen. Where I come from, my brothers don't sit in the same living rooms with me and my cousins, right? My girl cousins, because it's like, what do we got to talk about? Okay, guys stay with the guys and girls stay with the girls. I don't understand this men mixing with females. It's so catty and girly and femaleish. I don't like it. Okay, I know I come from the hood, so a lot of my rules don't, but child, listen, it's a no for me. Go sit your A down. Go over there. Why are you here with the females? It's kind of like children sitting in adult conversations. Am I talking to you? Okay, what the hell are you doing here then? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. At some point, Carlos needs to put a stop to the mess. He's not special K because he loves it, honey. Allegedly, her daddy has at least one child by someone in the congregation. Child, J28, you better DM me, honey, because I need to know. I need to know. But we're gonna move right along, okay? Because we done spend enough time on Mr. Martell begging for this job, honey, to the new sheriff in town, which would be look at me, Latrice, which would be Letitia, honey. But now we're gonna move on to the Scots thinking they should get a thank you because they feel like, Mel owes them a thank you because if they wouldn't have said yes to the show. Shout out to Carmel Rell because I was listening to her live this morning. I caught this little piece of it. So shout out to her for this little portion of it. She's doing amazing over there. You guys support her. She usually comes in the chat sometimes to support me. You guys just make sure you should support people that's genuine. So shout out to her because when she was talking about it, and I heard a little piece of this on somebody else's live, and then she made it a little bit more clear for me to understand. I told you I couldn't sit through it. But with that being said, Carmel Rell was saying that they feel like they think that they deserve to thank you because had not they said yes to being the next couple on the show, there wouldn't have been no show. Let me enlighten you, sir, ma'am, whoever. You know what I mean? Let me enlighten you that the show would have went forth regardless, okay? Because they would have found somebody that was bigger than better than you anyway, because you didn't deserve the position that they put you in anyway. You could have continued to collect your movie theater tickets if you ask me, okay? So when you got there to the show, this is why you owe her a thank you. Let me break it down for you, right? This is why you owe her. Thank you. 62 in the chat. Make it do what it do. Y'all hit the like button. Okay. Don't sit in the bushes too long. Your butt might start hurting. It might get all scabbed up, honey. Okay. Don't sit in the bushes. I want you to come out and say hello. And I want to be able to say, I ain't sleep with you last night. Okay. But if you don't want to hear it, that's okay. Because I'll keep it for the next person that say, hey, Shar, make it do what it do. Okay. But listen, back to what I was talking about. This is why you owe her a thank you and she don't owe you to thank you. And it shouldn't be vice versa. You owe her the thank you because not only were you the cast that was picking and you said yes, okay? You said yes, but then she gave you a job, right? And when she gave you a job and she helped you get up on your feet where you were able to pretend like you had this fabulous and great life, okay? That would be the help of Melody, okay? You never did anything for her because the show would have went on whether they picked y'all or not. They would have just got a new family that had a little bit more than y'all, that had a little bit more going on, and then Mel wouldn't have been she probably wouldn't have had the gift from no career like she had to do y'all. You know what I mean? She would have been good. So I don't know where y'all get this notion. She should be telling y'all thank you. Are y'all that busted and disgusted and delusional in the head that y'all think that somebody owe y'all something? No, we don't. No, she don't owe you anything. Only thing that you should be thanking you for is saying my feet was tired at that movie theater gates, holding, collecting everybody tickets. I was tired of standing the hell up. Every other ticket, every other movie. I was tired of that 30-minute break. I want to be my own boss. And I thank you, Melody, for coming to rescue me. Okay? That's what the hell you should be saying thank you for. But instead, you think that you deserve to thank you? It's a hell no for me. Okay? I don't receive that. I don't receive that. Pastor Holy Hope Sandra, log off. I'm done with you. Sure. Your rules still apply. My husband does not get into what. Thank you, Slick. I'm like, I wish you would jump in this conversation. Am I talking to you? That's like my husband sitting down watching Basketball Wives with me, or what is that show? Love and Hip Hop. What? Okay, we is not doing this because I'm gonna have to start questioning your sex. Okay, we're not. You're not sitting down with me. Okay, we're not doing that at all. Boyfriend, husband, whoever. I wish you would sit next to me while I watch a show like this. You better ask me, well, hey, babe, did you enjoy your show? I did, but you won't be sitting on the side of me while I'm watching it. Hell out of here. I don't do the FUBU, okay? You ain't going to the femininity. I need a whole man, two balls in place. It's a no for me. I'm good. They believe that the great man, wait a minute, that I believe that that great man will make Melody his wife and she and her children will be protected, something that Mel did not do. Let me see. I believe that that great man will make Melody his wife and she and her children will be protected, something that Martell did not do. Okay, I read that all wrong. Hannah, hi. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I ain't sleep with you last night. Okay, but that's what I'm talking about reading the post wrong because I read somebody post and blocked them wrong, half sleep and wrong as hell. Okay, but Hannah, I just read yours over and you talking real stuff, okay? Martell forfeited the ball. He fumbled the ball. He willingly gave the ball up. Like you ain't even got to fight me for it. Take it, okay? We can end this game right now. You win. That's what he said to the football player, okay? That's what he said to his components. You can have it. I like the cuckoo on the side. I don't like something I can come home to every night. So Hannah, I'm with you, babes. I'm with you. He was playing nice because he wanted to go on that family vacation. Martell is still playing games to make himself relevant. He only have one job, and that's the show. Martell needs money. Sheree's gone. Adios, amigos. That's what she is, honey. She is gone, honey. Going with the wind, honey, just like she did with that She by Sheree. It came and then it crumbled. Okay, the website crashed. Okay, it came and then it didn't have nothing on there. And then it said, whoop, we was here, but now we're gone. Okay, that's what she known for. That's what she known for. Listen, so yes, you're right about that. But Martell and what I was talking about in my post when I said Team Mel, I didn't actively mean that Martell was Team Mel. In this particular scene, Martell was playing to be nice. I'm gonna clear it up for the ones that was going not back and forth with me, but y'all had it, y'all, y'all was trying to see where I was coming from. Like, sure, I know you ain't watched the same show we did. I absolutely did, okay. But what I was saying was if Martell would have kept this same attitude the whole entire time and not letting people get in his ear and disrespect Mel, they wouldn't feel so comfortable coming to him about venting to him about his wife. Now they're so comfortable, they like, you ain't messing with her, so let us tell you how trifling she is, in our opinion. You know what I mean? So now he's trying to pull back because he needs Melody for whatever his whole motive is. Because y'all know, for him to be nice to Melody is something that he wants from Melody. You know what I mean? So now he don't want to go that route because he know Melody gonna see that replay, and when she see it, she gonna really put him on a cutoff list. You know what I mean? And real time, she's already cut him off, right? But in this show, he's trying to play his cards right. And that's why he don't want to sit there and have a conversation with them about Mel. But he should have kept that energy when Destiny carried him the bone. He should have told Destiny, "Nah, I don't want to hear that right now." You know what I mean? Whatever she said, let it be what it's gonna be. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's what he should have told Destiny. But instead, he sat there and had a conversation with her, sat there and told her him and Melody getting back in good grace, and now he gotta go and check Melody. That wasn't even a conversation for Destiny, okay? Because if that's your girl you messing with, say that. You know what I'm saying? If you messing with her on the DL, tell her and her new boo that, okay? But with that being said, you should have had her back then. You let alone should have had her back when you carried that same bone Destiny gave you back to Melanika and told Melanika what Destiny had told you. So when did you feel like you was somewhat protecting her? You was not. Team Mel would have been your idea. Let me stick with Mel because she's the winner, not Letitia and Marcel, right? And not Kimmy and Maurice. You knew that, but you were so feminine, so much of a female that you couldn't even keep your composure with carrying that bone back. So you were never a team male. That's what I meant by that, y'all. I was with y'all. I was with y'all. I just was coming from another direction. I just wanted to clear that up. But they did spill the beans on Kiki to block her. What? Hey Denise, how are you? And welcome to the chat, babes. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night. But yeah, so he tried to play his cards right, right? But he couldn't hold back because he just cannot resist in a good conversation about Miss Melody. He just cannot hold his composure. If you ask me, he loves to have a conversation about Miss Melody. He loves to be like, Melody did this and Melody did that. And I stole the cookie, then she took the cookie back. And then, I told her to come have a conversation and she hid behind a tree. Bye. I'm like, bro, when you gonna grow the hell up? We know you, man. Can you stop talking about Melody? Leave me alone. Melody ain't thinking about you. Okay? But moving right along, honey. Moving right along. Who else we had on the radar? I don't even remember the who else was I supposed to talk about? It was somebody else. Oh, Melody Blocklist. Okay. Yes. Okay. She created her own cancellation list. Okay. Not a love and marriage, Huntsville cancellation, but in her private space. Okay. She was knocking them off. She had Mr. Martell on that list. She had Miss Martell, Destiny. She got the whole cast on there. As a matter of fact, let's name them by name. Martell, Destiny, Letitia, Marceau. I don't think Maurice got on that yet, but he on his way. If y'all say this happened today, so I eliminated him from that. So she had Kimmy on there because that's what Maurice had already spilled the cat out the bag that they ain't having a conversation. She said, "Kimmy, don't play with me. You too close to the snakes, and I'm gonna make sure I don't get bit. So in order for me not to get bit, sis, I'm gonna have to go ahead and push you over to the side too, right?" Then she goes on Instagram and somebody was talking about representation. She like, "Oh no, baby. Oh no. You continue to be great and keep pushing where you going, but Miss Melody don't need that, honey, because I don't do strangers, right?" Then somebody was like, "Oh, check your DM because I want to send you a gift." She like, "Oh no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey, baby. I ain't accepting gifts right now." So she's taking her space and peace very seriously, okay? She understands the idea of spirits coming in, okay, through gifts, right? And understand that people put all types of stuff in this stuff that people, because we got to get out the mindset. These YouTubers be seeing some amazing stuff, but sometimes people send stuff with malicious intent. They might spray it with some voodoo, or they might put all their cat. Listen, people do some weird stuff. I ain't even gonna speak it into existence, honey. But listen, they do some weird stuff, and she's like, "Oh no, thank you." But when I get back to it, which I doubted that she will be back to accepting gifts, because I believe she learned a lot in this season of her life, and it showed her who was for her and who was against her. So I don't believe she's going to go back to that. So she created this whole cancellation list. You know what I mean? She pulled that tablecloth off the table. She flipped that table upside down. She says, "Nobody eating no more. Party over. Dinner is over. We ain't serving no more at the same table. If you want to eat, you're going to have to go to a fast food restaurant. Because as far as sitting down at a restaurant with me, it's a hell no for me." I said, "Let them know, Miss Melody. Let them know." Marcel and Tisha are ungrateful. They are going to they're going to have to humble themselves to be humbled by God. Believe me, they will have to give Mel the respect and thank you that she deserves one way or another. You better say it, honey. Say it. Henderson, what's up? I ain't see you in a while. Hi, Miss Shar. You are an excellent commentator. Commentary. Thank you. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. Six says, yes, preacher, you give us the word every week. Listen, I be trying, honey. I be like, y'all better get the hell on out of here. Slick, you guys see me when I got my camera off and I'm in it, honey. My eyes be closed. I be running it down. I be like, let's go one by one. Who the hell gonna stand up, honey? Who the hell gonna stand up? Sandra says so true. Send demonic Mel. Yes. And you got to be careful because some people really do come with an ill intention, and everybody look like they good, like, "Oh, I love you." Oh, no, don't send me none of your blessings. That's wicked, okay? Because I'm trying to live this life with my six, and I want to see my six tomorrow, okay? So in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to make sure that everything that come up in here is prayed over before it even enter my front door. Okay, Gina, make it do what it do, babes. Make it do what it do. Let me see what I missed. Nothing. Let me recap for you. So first we talked about begging Benny, right? Begging Benny, begging Letitia, the new sheriff in town, for a job they say that don't exist, but in this scene it did exist according to Martell. Okay, and she was really throwing her flashlight around, her security uniform around, like, "I'm a new leader and you're gonna have to follow my rules." And Martell was like, "Okay, okay." And she just kept going on and on and on and on and on. I was like, dang, he said, "Okay, sis, you gonna keep talking? Shut the hell up. Give her a popsicle or something. Put a dang on taffy in her mouth, something to make her shut the hell up." So that's what had happened, right? Then we went on to how Miss Melody had let me see. Miss Melody had created a cancellation list, okay, and she had a little bunch of the whole cast on there, everybody but Maurice. But they had brought it to our attention that Maurice might be on there now because his brother is popping trash about Miss Van and making threats online, honey. So it might be the whole cast that's on her cancellation list, honey, because that's what they had said, right? Then we talked about Marcel and Letitia thinking they deserve a thank you because of Jim saying yes to the show, because if they didn't never say yes, the show would have never happened because they didn't just want it to be about Melody and Martell. But I say, hell, they just would have moved the hell on, okay? And they probably would have found somebody better if y'all would have said no. So y'all should have just said no. But what you should be doing is saying thank you. And the reason why she don't owe you a thank you is because she made your feet stop hurting, okay? She set your feet on solid ground, okay? And she made you stop collecting those movie theater tickets, okay? You was tired as hell. You was coming home, your feet was hurting, it was blistering the hell up and standing at the door entry, and asking people for their ticket, okay? So you was tired. Just speak the truth, okay? And shame the dang on devil. So that's what we had talked about, Gina. I hope I recapped you well. That's it. That's all you missed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, you preach so good. I'm like, pass the collection plate, honey. Slick said, let's get to the collection plate, okay? Y'all play too much, okay? But yeah, so that's all we was talking about. And y'all know we're gonna cap the end of it off. I told y'all we'll have one special person that we'll bring up that I don't want to put in the caption, but we're gonna talk about it. Okay, Gina, I had to give you the quick rundown. I was like, I gotta fill my sister in. I can't leave you out here hanging, baby. I got you. So listen, and um I don't know her new name, but y'all know the end with the 10 beautiful children. She changed her name, but I don't know it offhand. So her daughter made a post yesterday. I told y'all before she got an older daughter, right? Her older daughter is about 18 or 19. And I'm a genuine person. So I felt this little girl, right? She's a little girl to me. She is 18, but she's a little girl to me. So little girl made a post, and she was saying, y'all want to know anything about me. And I'm just paraphrasing what she said. She's like, y'all want to know anything about me? I'm sick of it. Y'all attack me and these on the internet, whatever my mom got going on, don't have nothing to do with me. I'm still a little girl in some ways. I still have things that I'm learning each and every day. I was like, look at you, little girl. You really owning your stuff, right? So let me stay with me, stay with me. So she was like, I'm still learning things each and every day. She was like, I don't really be having a lot of money because I be paying the cell phone bills. I be helping my mom out with bills. But your mom just got on here a week ago and said that you don't help her with bills. But listen, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. Okay. So then she went on and she was like, what she said. She was like, anything I want to know, as far as me in school, I am in school, but my computer is broken. I don't have no money right now. And my computer broken. I gotta basically get a new computer and I don't have no way to get on my classes. That's pretty much what I'm worried about right now. Okay. The bigger puncher that she thrown to me, she was like, as far as y'all, she's like, y'all really want to help me, tell me stuff that I can do, to build me up. She was like, stop tearing me down, black women down. I said, bring it back around, bring it back around. That's what I had said, right? I'm so tired of us getting on here selling garbage, right? And then we want to go ahead and give it to Grace. It's not an idea of breaking black women down. It's called tell your sister to do better. But while I'm telling you to do better, I'm going to need you to accept what I'm saying to you and let me criticize you in a way that you're going to accept it. Your mother child has gotten on here on many occasions and told everybody basically F you for your advice, okay? Your mother has gotten on here and made a mockery out of all black women repeatedly, right? Your mother has gotten on here with no type of remorse for the decisions that she made. Your mother has gotten on here and screamed and yelled at the camera and made it seem like she was the victim. No, the victim will be those children that has to endure missing their mother each and every day. The victim will be the children that has to sit and wait for their mother to get through their classes, to get through everything she got to get through to get them back. The victim will be the mother that decided that I will not make a chance, that I like the pity party. The victim will be the kids that had to eat on that floor. The victim will be the kids that had, she said, everybody eating the floor. Honey, where the hell is the table? Stop playing with me, okay? You had the money times 10 to go and get a table for them kids. You didn't buy no table because you spend your money elsewhere. I've heard of hard times. You talking to the queen of hard times, okay? Your mother keep making excuses for the decisions that she made. That's why she turned her comments off, because she doesn't want a real reality check, okay? So if nobody's picking on your mother. Your mother is not the victim. You are the victim. Let me tell you why you are the victim. You are the victim because your mom will not show you how to do better. Your mom will not show you how to not be a product of your environment. Your mom will not show you how to not be stuck in poverty. Your mom will not tell you to not go to college, to stay here and help me pay bills, that I am woman enough and able enough to take capability of paying these bills. Okay. It's not like she doesn't have enough money to do so. She could have been got her behind up off the ground and paid those dang on bills, but your mother refused to. So nobody's trying to humiliate the black that sits in your mother. Your mother is humiliating the black that sits in her. Okay. Does that make sense, sis? Let me enlighten you, child, right? Let me enlighten you. Let me tell you something, right? So then she went on to say, and you know what? See, this is what I'm talking about the dumminess that just trickle on down to the next child, right? Then she went on to say, and you know, as far as y'all, I'm not on birth control no more, but now I'm on birth control. No, I was on birth control, but now I'm not on birth control. If y'all see a big old stomach, that's for y'all to figure out. Ain't none of y'all, what? Huh? Wait a minute, hold on. So your mom sat down and taught you how to have 10 babies back to back, okay? Your mom sat down and taught you how to not protect yourself, because any mom in their right mind would have flew their child and tell them this is a stupid decision. Do you see mommy struggling every day? Do you see that mommy loves her kids? But in spite of that, I got to deal with it now. But I didn't wish to have 10 kids back to back. I didn't, use wisdom and understand. I didn't have people in my ear telling me, don't do that, sis. Okay. But instead, your mother allowed your behind to get off birth control and encouraged you to lay on your back. That's all my opinion and in my allegedly, right? That's all my opinion and allegedly. Your mama didn't tell you to stand up right and don't lay down with any and old everything, okay? If you ain't have no mattress for my kids, I know dang well you can't put me on my back, okay? Because if my kids sleeping on the floor, where the hell are we gonna lay at and get it in there, okay? So with that being said, your mama should have taught you better, but she didn't, because she's encouraging you to be the slot ball that she appears to be, okay? Can your mom grow? Yes. Do your mama have the potential to do so? Yes. Can your mom do better? Yes. Can your mom get you out of the roach infested house? Absolutely. Can your mom be a woman and walk you behind through the doors of college and say, go be great? Yes. But instead, your mom refused to, because your mom is living in a comfortable place and your mom don't have no desire for you to change or for herself to change. Instead of her going to you and say, baby, do better than me, she sits her butt on this live and scream at the screen as if it's everybody else's fault but her own. So to your mama, I needed her to do better, okay? And I've been holding this in all day for my checkmates. But now that y'all here, let's go. Let's ride her, okay? Because the trick don't think nothing is bad about her. I'm a great mother. I'm this. No, no, no. Okay, you are great and you have the ability to do so, but you don't want to take no constructive criticism, and you refuse to take the wisdom and knowledge that Christ has given us free. Okay, now you're gonna sit here and say it's for y'all to figure out, as if you bragging about being pregnant or getting some type of abortion. That's something you should have left off the dang on table. Okay, that's something you need to spit out your mouth, because that's disgusting if you ask me. You understand me? I was that young parent. I'm here. I was that young parent, but I also had people in my corner that say that was silly. It was stupid. Don't do it again. And when I got married, then I decided to do it again. You understand that? So then I had people in my, I will not support your decision. Okay, you will not be walking up in the doors with me through the church with this big old stomach embarrassing me. Okay, I was humiliated enough that I had to do what I had to do, get my own place, get married, and figure it the hell out. But instead, your mama is telling you how to lay on your back on a mattress that ain't even available for her own children. That's why the hell people are coming for you, because your mama didn't teach you better. Okay, I'm never going to address you. I'm going to go straight to the source, and that will be your mama all day, every day. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Okay. Hit the like button, Sandra says. I'm late to know who is being discussed by the poor mothering. Oh, miss me with that. We added a new person to our content. It's on my community tab, because I keep missing the I keep mixing her name up because she changed it. But she used to be Nikki plus 10 beautiful children. Now it's like Nika plus family or something like that. Or Nika's life with family. There you go. Nika's life with family. That's her name. You're gonna know her. She got a scarf on her head with big glasses. You ain't gonna be able to miss it. Absolutely, Shar. Holding others accountable is not the same as breaking someone down. Exactly. I'm like, girl, bye. What are you talking about? Go off, Shar. You know I'm here for it. I had to check her real fast, girl. This is your mama problem, not you. What you saying, girl? You better go to hell on somewhere. Yeah, so she went on to say, if that's y'all to figure out. If I see her with a belly, I'm gonna go over there and pop the belly myself, honey, and hope that the baby's not harmed, okay? Because your mama should have stood in the line with you. Your mama should have made sure that you didn't make the same decisions that she did. Your mama should have made sure that you didn't get a welfare check. Your mama should have made sure that you didn't have curtains up at your door, okay? Your mama should have made sure that this environment, that you understood that this wasn't nothing normal about the environment that I have given you guys all this time. I did the best I could, or maybe I didn't do the best I could, but I just did what I was comfortable in doing. I could have did better repeatedly, but I refused not to. Okay, Don't take examples from me, the mama, okay? But because your mama didn't, that's why people are chewing her out. And you don't have nothing to do with it, but people are always going to click you two together because your mama won't tell you to do better, okay? I'm not going to click y'all together. I'm going to address you and not your mama. I mean, I'm going to address your mama and not you. I don't feel like I can sit down and have a conversation with an 18-year-old that's not mine, okay? That's too much. That's above my pay rate, okay? But for you, I'm going to have a conversation with your mom, and I'm going to tell your mom, stop getting on here acting like she's the victim because she's not. I'm going to tell your mom to do better. I'm going to tell your mom to stop worrying about and calling the caseworker, telling the caseworker, you about to go out for your birthday. Girl, what the hell that got to do with the caseworker? Why the hell did the caseworker need to know you about to go out for your birthday? Why the hell did you even embarrass me, my sister, my brother, and my cousin by telling the caseworker that you need your kids back home so that you can go out of town? That should be the least of your worries, how to go out of town. That's when I realized that the marbles aren't connecting connectively, okay? They aren't connecting right. Something ain't right because you got a lot of nerve and balls to turn around and tell a caseworker, I'm trying to handle the business that bother me so much before I go out of town, because when I go out of town, I don't want to be bothered with the people that bother me so much, which would be my children. Somebody got to make it make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Let me see. Absolutely sure. Holding other. Okay, I've read that one. I read that one. Ariana's back stalking Melody again. Is she, Miss Linda? Listen, you know it wouldn't be long. Lee, make it do what it do, honey. Yeah, I'm going off on her, honey, because I just can't, honey. Work late to this chat. It's okay, babe. It's all good. At least you here. At least you here. We finishing up. We picked our special guest, which was the ends life plus, with family. We ain't going to even give her the grace, to even put her in my title. I'm not going to do that, but we're going to chop her up every time we see some type of disgusting stuff. Okay, we're going to get it every time, and we're going to tell her to do better. We're going to tell her to not only do better, we're going to show her how to do better. We're going to tell her how to climb the ladder. Okay, you need to do better and stop trying to victimize yourself, because we're not buying it. 51 watching and 45 likes, honey. Hit that like button. That's what Lee said, honey. That's what Lee said. Listen, guys, my hour is up. I gave y'all guys what I had. I'm going to go catch up on this Marcus threat to Miss Van and Melody, honey. I'm going to go do my research. I may come back where I'll drop a couple videos about it. However it go, y'all know we're going to come back and talk about it. Moderators, I thank y'all as always. If there is a gray matters in the building, I apologize again for the fifth time. I am so sorry. I blocked you by accident. I definitely read your comment wrong. I am trying to figure it out. And when I do, I will unblock you. Please don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head. I love you much, honey. If you accept it, great. If you don't, I also understand that as well. If you guys have not checked out my video and my live interview on Facebook, I did that on Saturday. Who Am I with Lakeisha Watkins? That's on Facebook at Healthy Living with Shar. It was an amazing interview. For all single mothers, I think it's a must watch. Go check me out. Hit the like button when you get there. Y'all know I'm going to make it do on any platform that God gives me. And that's all I got for you. Listen, I know. I blew somebody's mind today. It isn't something that you wanted to hear. It isn't something that you wanted to accept. And it wasn't something you were ready to digest. However, in life, you must make a choice and just make sure that you are not victimizing yourself to be the victim when you aren't the victim. Listen, do 4 things for me. Meet me in the comment section. Turn your notification on. Hit the like button and subscribe. Bye. I got you, boo.